It's the last day of Women's History Month, March 31st. So, welcome to my live on my YouTube channel. I have done this live or pre recorded content for the last 31 days. And today's our last day together. I'm sort of a little sad, but this has propelled me to really hone into my YouTube channel since I recommitted January 1st of 2024, which is this year. And I made a commitment to you and to myself this whole entire month of Women's History Month to go live or create a content or release a content every single day for 31 days. And today is our last day together. Welcome to the 31st day of hashtag 31 days of we. We, as in women empowerment, and my YouTube is all about empowering women to get rich and give. Along the lines of getting rich is really awesome if you're not only looking to make multiple streams of income, it's also amazing to find a way to make a lot of money yet also make multiple streams of impact. I have my hair tied up in a bun today, and it's Sunday, it's relaxation day. I walked a lot this weekend, I hiked a lot, and I got a little tan, a little sun. Guys, today is our last day together. Obviously, my immigrant story is not ending here. Part 5, but we're going to talk about how did I utilize, happy Easter, by the way. It is Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, everybody. But how did I utilize all of my adversities? And how did I harness all of the power? There is power in adversities. There is so much power in adversities. So to sum it all up with all the adversities that I've just shared with you in the last 4 parts, today's the 5th part of my immigrant story. Make sure that if you've not watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you go ahead and go back and watch them so you can track. To sum it up today, I want to give you an inspiration that your adversities is a culmination of the tools and the skill set that needed to happen and needed to get built in order for you to stand in your purpose where you are today. And I stand today in front of you, delivering my purpose in empowering women to get rich and give in financial education and financial independence, is because this is a culmination of all of my adversities as a child, as an immigrant, as a young adult, as a blah, 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 and everything. It packs in together in order for me to learn how to serve you. Now, many of you are chasing the dream, but in the process of chasing your dreams, what's happening is you're starting to resent things along the way. And what I want to tell you is what I learned in my journey is that every level of my journey, every chapter I've ever gone through had a reason behind it. I had to go through them, and I never resented them. It's hard. It's challenging. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of recovery when you fail, because failure is truly not just really how we wordly define failure. Spiritually, failure is feedback on steroids, right? It is what needs to happen in order for you to level the F up. Otherwise, you would not know how to. So the whole thing that I'm doing here is essentially a culmination of everything that I've ever gone through, that I've ever done, that I've ever survived through, all the adversities that I had, all the aha moments that I have, all the things. It becomes my personal brand. And you see my profile photo has a heart on the photo. That's my mother's heart. It is my logo of my personal brand, and everything that I do is a tribute. It's a living tribute to my mom. My mom's still alive. Why do we wait to pay tribute to somebody after they're dead. I don't want to do that. I am always the one that goes against the grain, and I'm paying a living tribute to my mom by serving you, the women in my community, the women that needs financial education, the women that is looking for financial freedom, the women that are looking for financial independence. Those are who I serve. So I want to share with you that every journey and every job that I've ever had became a platform for me. And I want you to see your job as a platform for you to serve others. Now, you may think, well, Corinne, when you were in Walmart as your first job in America, how did you connect that to your future as a vision? How do you connect when you're so far away from your vision as an employee of Walmart when you're new to this country, when you have a really large vision? How do you connect that current situation? I'm telling you, you take it step by step, one day at a time, and make sure the way I connected it is I made a declaration. I declared that I was going to get to a certain level. I declared and owned that I'm going to be successful. Now, when you ask for something, be careful though, because success comes with a lot of trial and error. Let me repeat. Success comes with a lot of trial and error. Let's pay attention to the last word, the error, because errors can be costly. And many of you just wants the success without the acknowledgement or without the mindset of being okay, embracing those challenges that comes with the success level you would like. And so that's the largest mistake as a human being, as an immigrant, as a woman, as anybody in this world, is we have this big dream, but we're not willing to take a hit. We're not willing to take a loss. We just want to keep winning every single time, but that doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. But how can you connect when you are still a cashier at a retail store and you want to be a person of influence, a person with a community of women like myself, a person with a live event every year that's super successful? We're running into our 6th year this year. A person with a mastermind event. I mean, it's something that I would never, like, your dreams and visions, and I still have big dreams and visions. No matter what level you get to, you're always going to keep leveling up. It's not about satisfaction, because somebody asked me, well, aren't you satisfied with your life? Aren't you content with your life? I promise you, I am 100% content with my life. Now, am I content with my growth? That's the big question mark I want to ask myself and you. Are you content with your growth? When you get super addicted with growth, it's no longer about contentment, because you don't really need a lot of money in this world. Like, if you know what I know, living off of a Costco chicken, shopping at thrift stores, not caring as long as I look decent, what other people think I'm wearing, as long as I'm clean, I don't bother anybody, I pay my own bills, I make my own money, I'm independent woman. You don't need a lot of money. The basic necessities, it does not require a lot of money. So am I content? I am way more content. I have more than enough. But am I good with my growth? No, because in life, if you are not growing, you're dying. You start deteriorating when you are not going to grow, when you are not seeking to serve others, when you're not seeking to make an impact with others, when you are not using yourself as the instrument that you are to go serve others with the skills that you have now become, the skills that you were gifted. That's the meaning of life. Like, it's all about meaning, not just money. We don't need money. We need a lot of meaning in life. And the thing about money, though, is money can fuel your meaning. It can create multiple streams of impact because we only have 24 hours in our day. I don't care who you are. You have 24 hours in your day. Now, how do you have more time in your day? You pay somebody to do XYZ. What do you need to pay somebody to do XYZ? You need money for that because they also have to feed their family. People still need to make a living. So we need money to be able to blow up in this world and provide our impact that we've gone through adversity, we go through life like struggles. Sometimes we're confused in life. Sometimes we don't know where we're going, we're lost. We go through so much because we're sorting through the real purpose and the real meaning of who we are and why we are here and what is our assignment on this earth. And to me, as part of my immigrant story, my assignment in this world is clear: to empower women and empower my mom through the other women that I serve. To give, growing up, I never had the power to give to her. I was, one digit age, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old. I didn't have the power to protect my mom. I didn't have the power to give her money. I didn't have the power. I had zero power. Now that I have so much power, so much platform, larger community, I get to serve that woman that I never got to serve, my mom, through other women. The beneficiary of all of that are the women that I get to serve. And so use your jobs, even if you have jobs, use it as a platform to make a difference. That's how I have grown. I embraced everything. I appreciated every little thing. When I was a bank teller, I remember I didn't really realize this, and this is why you have to try everything. You have to try when an opportunity is presented to you. You need to look at that opportunity because it's inviting you to go look at your future. And when I was a bank teller, I remember as a bank teller, I would be on the other side of the screen, like I am on the other side of you right now. And I would see, I would have people dressed to the nines. They have expensive stuff. They look so rich. And then when I looked at their bank account, they were overdrawn, left and right. Their balance is negative. To me, that was an awakening to me that the rich I was, or the rich that I used to believe what they look like, no longer was the rich that I saw. And so it was a mind shift for me. Had I not taken that teller job, I would not have had that awakening. And every step in your life is going to present you with an awakening. And that awakening can help you awaken other people. If you choose the assignment, you have to choose it. It's not about making a decision. It's about making a choice. When you go through that, what are you going to do about it? Then I got promoted to full-time teller at Wells Fargo. And gosh, I loved being in the front line. I started loving talking to people because my English got better. And when you are given an opportunity, and maybe you just see it as a job with a paycheck and an hourly wage, there is so much more you can take from that opportunity. I took this opportunity to practice my English and I got better. I took the opportunity to network with other people that I helped in my teller window. I took the opportunity to get better. You cannot put a price tag to that. You can't. You know, sometimes we're so shallow, we just see paycheck and the hourly wage, but yet we don't see the other layers of opportunity that comes with it. When I became a personal banker, I took the time, especially those immigrants like me who really needed the time to educate them. See, the problem with bankers sometimes is, as a banker, we usually have a quarterly goal. And we go so fast and we become transactional. And a quarterly goal, quarter is not a lot of time. But let me tell you, if you do it right and you build relationships and you take the time to educate people, they will follow you around like my clients. My clients follows me around. And that's years of investing into your clients. And it makes your job easier in the longest run. It's no longer a hustle. It's a joyful journey. It becomes a very joyful journey. And if you're late today watching my live, make sure you watch the replay and watch all the other parts, because I want you to learn the journey that I've gone through. I want you to see what I see in the light, even in the darkness of moments. I've had so many dark moments. So many. But you know what? In my darkest moments, I realized there is a God. I remember in '08, after the '08 crash, I remember my husband and I, when we see a window of winning, we would say, honey, God really loves us. We would see some improvement. God really loves us. Like, we start seeing God every time. Now I see it. Now I experience miracle every day, even in my morning routine. I thank God for everything I've gone through, good or bad, because every single one of them had a reason. And when you're struggling and you don't see the blessing, because I'm telling you, it's hard to see the blessing when you're going through life. I want you to pay attention to those little wins, little window of wins that you just like, you feel like you're breathing for just a second. Acknowledge that there is a God. And I'm here to tell you, and even if you don't believe, I believe that there is a God or a higher power. Guys, thank you for being here. This has been such a fun experience to do 31 days of we as in women empowerment. It's Women's History Month, and I made a commitment for the last 31 days to see you, to do a live. Most of it, some of it is pre-recorded content. I'm gonna go back to my regularly scheduled YouTube channel, which I usually do once a week. So April, I'm gonna be doing once a week YouTube channel live. Maybe I actually really like going live. And I'll go back to talking about credit cards, credit, finances. I actually have a couple of things to create where I'm talking about retirement and how to catch up, especially when you're in America and it's tax season. There's so much things to talk about when it comes to money. This has been fun. My name is Kareen Mills. It rhymes with bills. You know the one, the dollar bills. Money is my jam, but it jammed me first. That's why I'm here to talk about it all the time. Money is a vast topic, and there's a lot of verticals when it comes to money. So if there's anything you want me to talk about when it comes to money, please reach out. Please comment in the comment section below. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can be notified when I go on live, because I like creating live videos. It's just so much more authentic, right? I feel like my style here on YouTube is to really do live. I usually have slides when it comes to education, but watch some of the education that I've already released here. There's a lot here for you to watch, especially those of you that are new to the country, immigrants, women, moms, etc. That being said, thanks and bye for now.